Hi everyone, I just want to introduce Ruth Sanderson from Blue Pea Pod to you. Ruth, we've been talking an awful lot about leadership and moving forward from the recession into 2010. And and it is that time of year, isn't it, when people start talking about goals, what do they want to achieve next year, whether it's after the 4 gin and tonic on New Year's Eve and they're thinking about New Year's resolutions, or whether it is a bit more, formal around goals. And I was just curious, really, and maybe people would like to hear a little bit about how do you go about setting your goals?
Okay, so one of the first things that I do is during December, I'm already starting to review my lessons learned. So I look at what I wanted to achieve this year, and whether I got there or not, what lessons have I learned, what would I do differently, all of that kind of stuff. Because I'm a great believer in, I'd like to just make the mistake once. So I do spend that time in that review and reflection, not just with my personal goals, but also with the business. So, I'll chat to everybody about, let's really sort of like distill what we can get out of it.
Yeah.
And then, naturally, I've been thinking for a few months now, what's 2010 going to look like, again, from a business sense, but also from a personal sense. But then what I tend to do is sometime, after Christmas, but absolutely before New Year's Eve, I will sit down and I write down what I'd like to make happen in the next year, so in 2010. But I do this while feeling just the best I can possibly feel.
So does that mean a gin and tonic or a cup of tea and a mince pie?
Champagne.
Oh,
champagne. Now for me, it's like I'll have a fabulous pair of heels on, because I love my shoes.
I do indeed.
So I'm dressed for success, that's all I can say. So I'm in my heels, I'm feeling fantastic, I've got the champagne, and I've got my little book. And I'm writing down what I want to make happen in 2010, and then maybe for a few other ideas that I maybe don't have a time span around, so they could be longer, they could be shorter, but that's what I do. I sit and do that, and then around about early January, I crystallise those using the processes that I've learnt and crafted over the years. I crystallise those into goals that I can then go for during the year.
Yeah.
But that's my creation process, shall we say. But I do it from feeling amazingly successful.
And I certainly like the idea of champagne.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So then we have some top tips then, if you want to set some really fantastic goals, coming from a place of success. It sounds like what you need is a good journal book and a glass of champagne. So good luck to everyone.